Welcome to the Last Cooking Tapes. Welcome to the Last Cooking Tapes. Welcome to the Last Cooking Tapes. Welcome to the Last Cooking Tapes.
Steak and fancy sauce.
Last Cooking Tapes.
Okay, welcome to the first episode of Lost Cooking Tapes. I haven't seen this myself for over 20 years. So bear with me. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm not sure what I did. This is steak, I guess, olive oil, potatoes, cream, some liquid stock. There was basil and roast pepper and a carrot, I believe. Okay. Start by grating the potatoes on the finest one of them. Yes, on the side of it, this finest one. So, as this is the first episode I'm doing, I just have to explain to you what it is we tried to do. We were kids, and we had this idea of doing a cookbook on and release it on DVD. We never made it that far, but we recorded tons of episodes, and that is me on camera grating a potato. So the tapes were put away and forgotten about, and then as we found them, we thought, let's comment them while watching them for the first time. So that's what I'm doing now. I haven't seen this since its conception. Okay, not much happening here. This would be a really boring show if shown on TV. I'm not talking at all, and I'm just grating potatoes. But okay, I'm getting somewhere. Now, oh, another potato. Okay. Well then, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and please write something in the comments and let me know if I should keep posting these videos. I think there are maybe 40, 50, even more episodes recorded. And the recipes are, well, some of them, I guess, are good and others not so good. But we can learn together. I've learned a lot since these were made. Okay, finally something's happening. We're now grating the carrot. So, from grating the potatoes to grating the carrot. The excitement is on the very top. I am Swedish, by the way, if I haven't said that already, so English is not my native language. If there might be ingredients and other things I can't really find the words for in English. Okay, there was some salt in there, and I'm mixing it up. When you're doing this, you should really dry the potatoes to make them extra crispy. Put them into a tea towel and try to get as much liquid out as possible. I'm not sure if I'm doing it here. I don't believe I did that here, because I think I learned that trick many years later. So these will be soggy hash browns, really soggy hash browns. Some of the water. I'm pressing some of the water out, but that won't be enough at all. So, a hot pan, a lot of vegetable oil, and it's frying. The temperature looks good. It's a non-stick pan, so that makes the temperature limit somewhat low, because you don't want to burn the pan and ruin it. But it's close. It's still good. This will turn out. You don't need a very high temperature when making hash brown, because you want them to crisp up. Let them crisp up for a while. So they cook on the inside as well and have a nice crust. Okay. Here's a cast iron pan, and oil. I think that was olive oil. Olive oil is not a very good oil. At least the extra virgin one isn't very good for frying on high temperatures. It doesn't do very well with really high temperatures. But I'm not sure if that was an extra virgin olive oil or not. I've read gastronomical studies saying that you should turn the steak often because it gives it a more even, it cooks it more evenly. But I've also read more traditional instructions, recipes saying you should just leave it until it's fully cooked on one side, and then when it's almost ready, you turn it around and give it some color on the other side, and then it's done. So it's up to you. Some olive oil in a saucepan, and I guess it's the sauce we're making here. The sauce, the rose pepper sauce, a very posh French sauce. Well, at least I think that was the goal here. Okay, there's the rose pepper. I'm putting it on a board and I'm crushing it. You know, rose pepper has nothing to do with peppercorns. We tend to call it rose pepper because it looks like peppercorns, and it's rose-colored, but it has nothing to do with peppercorns. And it can be a little hard to distinguish, to know that, because at least in Swedish it's called, rose pepper, and people tend to think that it's peppercorns, but you know what, let's not talk about that. For some reason I'm not doing much now. I'm just poking the things. I'm just poking them and turning them, flipping them back and forth. Oh God, I was young at the time. Look at that. Okay, I'm not using a thermometer. You should really use a thermometer to make sure your meat is the way you like it. I like mine 55 degrees. That's medium, a little closer to red than somewhere almost medium rare. That's Celsius, by the way, 55 degrees centigrade. Okay, now we're just waiting on this food to be finished. This is real-time cooking. Nothing prepared in advance, obviously. Nothing edited. And nothing said. Just standing there, making the food. If you've made it this far, I'm really impressed. You've made it almost 9 minutes into the episode, and you're still here. So you're very welcome to let me know in the comments if you'll keep watching, and I'll know if I should keep digitizing these tapes. Okay, this is tomato sauce. So pure tomato sauce, not the British kind of tomato sauce that is, I think the Brits call ketchup tomato sauce, but this is just tomatoes and a lot of full fat cream. This sauce so far would be really, really bland and really, really liquid. It's more of a bland soup than a sauce. But I saw earlier on that I had some liquid stock. I think it's chicken stock or beef stock. The sauce will really need that. I didn't see any flour or anything, so I don't think we'll be thickening it up at all. No butter, well, nothing really. So just by looking at it, I think it will be a really, really bland sauce. Okay, here comes the stock, and nothing comes out. Maybe I didn't open it. Oh. Okay, I'm shaking it, opening it again, and there we go. There we go. Not much of that stock. I mean, it's a concentrated stock, I guess, but still. So a little, that was sugar, I think, and a little salt. The sugar was that's a good idea to give it some sweetness. And does it taste good? I seem happy about it. Happy enough. I think it really needs a little more stock. That will be a very bland sauce. Come on. Yes. Yeah, no. Oh, no, that's basil. Okay, so I finish it off with some dried basil. And well, I seem happy with it. And now for the booze, the liquor. And the liquor is going where? Is it going to the sauce? It's going... no, it's going on the steak. Oh, there we go. Flambeing the steaks. I don't think that does a lot to the flavor at all, actually. If you do this at home, I would really recommend that you do the sauce. You make the sauce in the pan where you fried the meat, the steak in this case, because there's a lot of flavor there. And oh, look at that. I do not think that is a good sauce, and it's way too liquid. No, this isn't the most excellent recipe ever created, but it's fascinating. This is year 2000, I'd guess. There we go, the steaks, not knowing the inner temperature of it. And there goes they got really nice color, but both the steaks and the carrot and potato bun there, and some rose peppercorns. Well, I was saying that everything got a lot of a nice crust, so I think that's good. Well, and now I'm going back there to find a piece of lettuce for some reason. So I'm garnishing it with a piece of lettuce. And there we go. There's the food. Looks really, really bad. But at least I hope you learned something from watching it, and maybe you won't repeat the same mistakes as I did cooking this. Thank you very much for watching. There are tons of other episodes being transferred to my computer as we speak. And I didn't really hear what I said there. So I'll see you soon. Have a good day.